We are approaching the most decisive moment of the season, and of course, the Ballon d'Or discussion is already heating up. In this video, you will see who are considered the top 10 favorites to win football's most prestigious individual award, according to the Planet Football ranking. The last edition of the Ballon d'Or still sparks a lot of controversy and debate. After all, it was in the previous award ceremony that we saw Vinícius Júnior lose to Rodri, a decision that many still consider unfair or inappropriate, especially given Vinícius Júnior's outstanding individual and collective performance last season, which included a Champions League title with a goal in the final. But for this season, will we see another controversial result? Another decision that will be widely questioned? I want to show you a ranking compiled so far by the Planet Football portal. They have just released the current top 10 favorites to win the award, based on each player's achievements up to this point in the season. The ranking was last updated on February 2nd, so it's fresh and up to date. The ranking currently places Ousmane Dembélé in 10th place. The French forward is having his best season yet for Paris Saint-Germain. Historically, Dembélé has often been criticized for lacking efficiency and scoring few goals. However, this season, he has been much more effective and decisive. So far in 26 matches, he has already scored 19 goals and provided 6 assists, helping PSG reach the Champions League playoffs while maintaining a comfortable campaign in the French league. Whether Dembélé will stay in the top 10 until the end of the season is another story. In 9th place is Omar Marmoush, the Moroccan forward who recently moved from Eintracht Frankfurt in Germany to Manchester City during the winter transfer window. He arrived with high expectations under Pep Guardiola. Marmoush had been enjoying a fantastic individual season in the Bundesliga, but staying in the top 10 could be a challenge. Moving to a league with a higher level of competition, along with City's struggles this season, might impact his performances. So far, he has 20 goals and 14 assists in 28 matches, proving he's been playing at an outstanding level. However, whether he can maintain this form in the Premier League remains to be seen. In 8th place in Planet Football's ranking is Robert Lewandowski, the Polish striker and Barcelona's top scorer this season. Barca has been performing well in La Liga and had an incredible Champions League group stage campaign, with Lewandowski stepping up in key moments and scoring regularly. So far, he has 30 goals and 3 assists in 32 matches, maintaining an impressive average of almost 1 goal per game. However, with Barcelona playing so consistently, it has become easier for Lewandowski to find the back of the net. 7th on the list is another striker who also has an average of almost 1 goal per game this season, Harry Kane. In general, everyone knows that Kane needs titles to stand out even more individually, and maybe this could be the season for him. So far, he has 26 goals in 27 games, along with 10 assists. He is a very versatile player. Many people see him only as a great finisher, but he also excels at creating chances for his teammates. In 6th place on the list is the first Real Madrid player to appear in the ranking, the English midfielder Jude Bellingham. Bellingham has, in a way, reinvented himself this season. He realized that, especially with the arrival of Mbappé, and with Vini and Rodrigo playing in attack, he would need to contribute more defensively. However, that hasn't stopped him from being a playmaker and a goal scorer. He may not be scoring as much as last season, but he is still delivering. In 30 games, he has 10 goals and 10 assists, playing an essential role in helping Real Madrid lead La Liga and advance to the Champions League playoffs. In 5th place, we have an extremely talented player who is shining this season, Lamine Yamal. He has been a key part of Barcelona's great form, standing out not just for his numbers, but also for his magic on the field. Yamal is a very skilled player who can get past 2 or 3 defenders with ease, showing incredible technique. He has also scored in big matches, including La Liga, the Spanish Super Cup against Real Madrid, and the Champions League. His finishing has improved significantly, making him even more dangerous. As I mentioned, it's not just the stats that put him in Planet Football's top 5. So far, he has 10 goals and an incredible 16 assists in 29 matches. In the top four, we now have Vinícius Júnior, who, for many, myself included, should have won the last edition of the award. Of course, Vinny isn't shining as much as he did last season yet, mainly because the most decisive stages, especially in the Champions League, are still ahead. However, his numbers remain very strong this season. So far, he has 16 goals and 10 assists in 27 games, meaning he either scores or provides an assist in almost every match. With Bellingham, Rodrigo, and now the arrival of Mbappé, it's natural that Real Madrid's spotlight is more evenly shared. Planet Football's ranking even includes another Real Madrid player further up the list. In third place is Kylian Mbappé. Now, if you think this ranking is fair, I'd love to hear your opinion in the comments. Mbappé is currently ranked above Vinícius Júnior and Bellingham in this list. The French forward, who joined this season, had a slow start, scoring few goals and even making some uncharacteristic mistakes for a player of his caliber. However, in recent weeks, he has been finding the back of the net more consistently and showing why he was signed. So far, he has 21 goals and 3 assists in 33 matches. While he hasn't yet reached the insane goal-per-game ratio he had at PSG, he is gradually getting there. Second place in Planet Football's ranking goes to another Brazilian playing for Barcelona, Raphinha. He has been having an outstanding season, helping Barca secure second place in the overall Champions League standings and stay in the fight for the La Liga title. His individual performances have been incredible, scoring against Real Madrid, netting a hat-trick against Bayern Munich, and finding the back of the net against Borussia Dortmund. Raphinha has proven to be a versatile and decisive player. He can score, create chances, take set pieces, and has both skill and speed. This is undoubtedly the best season of his career, showing himself to be a complete player. What makes his performances even more impressive is that he's managing to stand out despite playing alongside Lewandowski, a goal-scoring machine, and Lamine Yamal, a 17-year-old phenomenon. Even with these stars around him, Raphinha is shining and contributing massively to Barcelona's success. And as you probably expected, the number one spot in Planet Football's ranking right now belongs to the Egyptian forward Mohamed Salah, who is having a phenomenal season. He has played a key role in helping Liverpool finish top of their Champions League group and currently leads the Premier League. One interesting point to highlight is that Salah is already over 30 years old, yet he is competing with much younger players like Raphinha, Vinícius Júnior, Mbappé, and Bellingham. Lamine Yamal, for example, is only 17. Even as part of the older generation, Salah is still performing at an elite level, both physically and statistically. So far, he has 25 goals and 17 assists in 33 matches. With Liverpool in contention for the Premier League title and performing well in the Champions League, winning one of these trophies, or both, could secure him a historic Ballon d'Or. Many believe that European players are naturally more valued in these awards, while South American, African, and Asian players often face disadvantages. That makes Salah's position at the top even more impressive, considering he is an African player competing at this level. Additionally, players from Real Madrid and Barcelona tend to have a media advantage in these rankings, yet Salah, playing for Liverpool, is still leading the race. Personally, I believe football success has no nationality or club bias. If you are performing well and delivering consistently, you deserve recognition. And that's exactly what Salah is doing right now, proving himself as the best at this moment. It's important to remember that this ranking is based on performances and statistics up until February 2nd. With the final stages of national leagues and crucial Champions League matches still to come, things could change. If, for example, Liverpool is eliminated in the round of 16, Salah might drop a few spots as other players rise. So this is just a current ranking. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think this top 10 is fair if the season ended today? Do you believe the Ballon d'Or race will come down to Salah, Raphinha, and Mbappé? Or do you see someone else in the mix? That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching and for being part of the channel. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, share, and comment. See you tomorrow in the next video. Take care, have a great week, and stay blessed. See you soon.